All right, Kevin, it is Kerry. I'm going to make this abbreviated today. It's Easter. My kids are coming over in about an hour, and so this may be just a quick one. And then anything that needs to be filled in or elaborated upon can be done so tomorrow through screen sharing on Skype if you like. I'm going to jump to Canadian dollar right away just to cover the contracts, the positions that we are in, and see what we've got going here. Um, this trend line combo channel bottom 74.74 on all counts. You could actually round up to 75, but in order to just be real clear about a possible sell signal, that would be a settlement today below 74.74. We still want to see the market close above 75.28 today. That would be nice. Then we would continue into the 76 upper 76 handle presumably, but closing below 74.74, let's get the hell out of Dodge on this call. Otherwise, no reason to get out just yet. So there's that. Let me go to the cattle spread. And there's that formation we broke below a bit yesterday, Friday, Thursday, 2.825. I could probably pull up the newsletter, and that might actually work better here on this. Take a quick look here. So we're holding below this 3.6 now. That channel top that's coming down that I showed you a couple days ago is at 325 today. So even a settlement above 325 doesn't look good for us, in my opinion. But if we want to wait for 360 or higher, that's fine. We want to see a settlement today below 282.5. And that then should keep this market weak into next week. Within a couple weeks, we should then test this target at 187.5. All right. So there's that. What else oh, we've got the spread. Let me jump into that corn spread. Corn spread. Come on. Here we are. All right. That looks okay. Consolidation, obviously, but we want to get above 18 even today. If we can settle above 18 even on the spread, that looks good. Then we're looking for that kind of that what did that be? $8 spread. Where is that sucker? That's not it. Now I'm going through all these. I probably should have these all individual pages. This, the Dees. I'm gonna bear with me, Kevin. I don't know how to pause this, but I got to get this call. Hey, what's up, bud? Okay. No, 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 no. All right. Sorry about that, Kevin. I guess I did learn how to pause. I just went away for 10 minutes. Here we are at the base of this same formation, which is still 21.4. So that looks good. If you want to go through these spreads tomorrow, we can do all that. But otherwise, I did cover the Dees July. I can jump into live cattle spreads. So come on now, fill in data issues. Data issues. There it is. Okay. 425, 350 is our ceiling. Market about double bottomed last week, last Friday. And so this area is still in reach, but if we break this, which is expected below this upper area, we continue south. OCDES, here's the buy signal. Well, if we get above this 350, then you're looking for this 262. as you can see here. August, October rallied nicely on Friday, which is kind of expected following the test of this channel bottom. Still looking at this, which is 0.050 on Monday. Sell that? I don't know. This is a longer term structure. This could just be a mere hesitation point on the way to upward continuation. But I'm open for it. I mean, if we want to be aggressive about it, sell 050 and want to slip back into here down to this channel structure right now is negative 1.150. So that would be, you know, about a full point perhaps back down into this area. But if we close above this, expect bullish continuation. June AUG, we're quite familiar with that already. Feb April, that's negative 1, still 075. And this is our ceiling here, still 475. It's probably closer to 50 right now. This is the Feb April 2020. D's Feb. Still, we can go 825 here on the resistance. And support, which remains a target, still 2575. D's Feb. Feb April just covered. June AUG, already know it. AUG October, we just covered that. That pretty much sums up the live cattle stuff. Lean hogs. Plodding along here, closed higher. This is that 725. That's 7250, yes? Sorry, 225. With a buy signal today following a settlement above 8.225. Okay, so coming off this channel structure, closing above 8225 is a go with. You got some trouble here at 9075, but really I think the channel top, and I'm not going to reconstruct it here, but you get the idea. It would be this low, up here. This trend line right now is 12. It'd be 11 something, upper 11, 11.7, something like that. That's a 3-point move. And I'm up for buying it if we get that settlement. I'm actually kind of comfortable with buying it as it is, but we need to maintain a type stop, of course. The low settlement is, surprise, surprise, 7225. So if we close below 7225, the market continues south. Down here, hard to say, but that would be one of the targets. August, October, October D, still anticipating that 3.9 area. June AUG, I know we tried buying this. This is now at still 175. And I don't think that this speed line is relevant anymore. It's a little high. I'll reconstruct it in a day or two. But when I say a little high, if it's 325 before, it's now maybe 320 because it's not intersecting this new 1/3 speed line because we have a new low by just a hair. Okay, so 6175, still good support on this particular spread, June, August. AUG, October. Oh, we just covered that. Huh, interesting. This looks similar. October D's, we covered that. I don't know why I'm repeating all this. August, October. Oh, we did this as well, didn't we? Yes, that's right. Okay, I think that sums up the lean hog spreads. They are bottom picking territory, a number of them, a couple of them. I'm going to just mentally go through this. Let's take a quick look at crude because it's so, we did close up on the day, Canadian dollar. We do need to settle above 64.61, which is the high settlement price. And that's also the move high, well, not quite. We pushed through it by a little bit. But we do need to close above 64.61 to keep going. And that would help our Canadian for sure. Live cattle. Let's take a look at. I'd rather look at the. I'll take a look at feeder cattle and live cattle, and then I'm gonna bow out here for the rest of the day. Okay, live cattle. This area has been holding for the most part. It did in the 118.87. The low was 118.72. So we broke below it a little bit on Thursday, but it's holding and still anticipating this 121.32. This is our ceiling. This area can be sold again, and if we close above it, it should be bought because then we're expecting upward continuation into June. We don't really have a near-term sell signal until we settle below 117.15, and then we're looking at 115.15, which is that long-term support, the channel bottom that you're probably well aware of because I illustrated it a lot. So bottom line, still bullish longer term above 115.15, 121.32, the next likely target over the next number of weeks, and in fact holding above 118.87 today, we should yield 121.32 within the week. And then might as well take a look at lean hogs so long as we're in the cattle. This 92.50 to 93.05 area is decent support this week. 92.50 on the weekly chart. This market remains stable to bullish, although we've been consolidating a lot. But it just has the feel that it could resume over time. And if we settle above 99.12, which is a high settlement price a couple of weeks ago, then we should then continue higher with 108 even, as you see on this chart up in here. Not out of the question over the next several weeks then if we close above 99.12. So bullish above 92.50, then we become bearish below 89.05. So you can see that if we close below 92.50 today, for instance, it's impossible. But if we did, then 89.05 is just a day 2 or 3 away. And that is our downward pivot point into later June, or into June contract analysis, into June contract expiration. Let's see here. So one last look, and that'll be feeder cattle. Feeder cattle bullish 159.92. I don't have this labeled, but the high, 159.92 is this high, and we're above it. We should reach into this area this week. 163.82 is that ascending channel top, but 163.50 more important, being the 2017 high. And it's not reflected yet on this chart, but we're a day or two away from October actually being on this chart, in which case we'll be in the low 160s. 163.50, do you fade that? I don't know. I don't think it's, as if you listen to the recording, the audio that I did, you can see we've got this rounding bottom, and now we have these waves. It's not a market to fade aggressively. I'm not a big fan of selling 163.50, but I am a fan of buying a settlement above it, and that is on a weekly basis. And then we're expecting the low 180s. What's that going to do to live cattle? This is another concern of mine. I know you want to sell the 121 handle in the August contract, and I'm in favor of it. I just want to make sure that we're just as quick to go long if it doesn't work out, because I feel 50-50 about that 121.32 resistance in August live cattle. In other words, it is a target. It can contain monthly buying pressures, but I have no strong conviction that it's going to hold into summer trade. And in fact, a settlement for the week above 163.50 feeder cattle, which we're not far off of, would drag the live cattle market with it, I would assume, right? And then we've got another 20 handles to the upside in the feeder. Anyway, I think that's about it for now. We're about 15 minutes into this. It's Easter Sunday morning. I hope you had a good one, and we will talk tomorrow morning.